The homestand rolls on. A 7 o'clock face-off this evening here for the Stockton Thunder and San Francisco Bulls from Stockton Arena. Mike Benton with you, and joining me now is head coach Matt Thomas. And Matt, maybe not in comparison to just the beginning of the regular season, but in comparison to when the NHL lockout ended, how has your team evolved and even grown a bit?
Well, we've grown on more mistakes than we have on positive things, but that's all right. That's part of the process through any season where you're hoping you're learning along the way. And we haven't played great as a team. This weekend I thought was a real good step in the right direction. All three games could have went either way. It was unfortunate we didn't have more points and wins on the weekend, but I think we learned a lot of what makes us a good team and how we can play and what we can do better. So I think that's what it's about for us right now is, we lost some key contributors. Obviously, you add Nathan Deck into that equation along with, Raj and Cornet, but we still got a really good team and a deep team, and we need guys just to continue to elevate their game. And it's a process, but I think the guys are getting it and they're working hard at it.
That deep team has helped produce a power play goal now in 10 of the last 11 games. What have you admired out of the skill that you put out there and how they have produced?
Well, the power play is always a tricky thing, and the one thing that you want your team to do is you want them to be creative and to do things that make them good players in those situations. But I don't think we've been as alert on the power play as we can be. I think we've taken some time to get some goals within games. Every game seems to show up and get us one. You think about Saturday night, we scored on our first two opportunities and missed a huge 5-on-3 opportunity, which, you can argue that was a difference in the game, and it was. Where on Sunday it won us the hockey game. So you hope that the consistency gets there more than anything, and that we're continuously creating scoring opportunities. And I think that's where that creativity and skill comes in. They need to be creating. It's not always going to go in. You're going to run into good plays defensively. You're going to run into bad luck in terms of a puck going off your own guy's shin pad in front of the net instead of off his shin pad and in the net. Or you're going to run into some hot goaltending in situations, and we saw some of that this weekend as well. So the power play is it's a unit and a group that can really find its rhythm by using their skill, but understanding what each other, what's open for them and what plays they're able to see. And that's what I'm hoping for these guys to really, kind of start to get our rhythm in, because I think our power play, as good as it's been and can be, hasn't been as good as it needs to be as of late in key times of the game. And that's when those guys really got to step it up, and we got to find a way to make that power play a difference in the game in terms of turning it into a win.
You have seen San Francisco quite a bit already this season. What do you see coming out of them here for this game this evening?
Well, we're going to see a confident team. Anytime you come in to our building, which has been a tough place to play, and win a game, and then head up to Alaska and win 2 out of 3 up there, that's a lot of teams aren't able to do that type of stuff. And so they're feeling good about their game. They're playing hard, and like I said, I thought Saturday and Sunday against these guys in their building and our building, Saturday was a pretty good game. They worked a little bit harder in some key areas, and Sunday they outworked us all over the ice, but they played well. We didn't play great, but they played really well, and I think that's a tribute to them as a group. They're understanding what's making them good right now, and they're really executing it. So we're going to see a tough opponent. The good thing is we should have a chip on our shoulder. We let them off the hook last Sunday in our building, and you just can't do that to any team at all during the year in your own building. So we got to come in and play with a little bit of anger in terms of not getting the job done against them, and fight for that opportunity to win hockey.
Thanks, Matt. Good luck here.
Thanks, Spence.
Head coach Matt Thomas joining us. The Thunder take on the Bulls tonight at 7 o'clock. Enjoy the game from Stockton Arena.